Hello everyone, this is Thunderan, and here we are at the ring of Isengard. Well, the ring is kinda destroyed, so let's continue with our quests, and today we're going to see what happened to Merry and Pippin at Treeper's Hill. So let's go and start the session play.
We didn't see him at first, and why not?
There we go, I'm an Ent, as it looks.
We had never seen anything like Treebeard before. Except for trees, I suppose. He does look rather tree-ish.
It looks quite lovely in the sunlight, Mary. I disarray. I could almost like the shaggy forest. Oh my! Who are you? And what? Well, it's nice to meet you here, Treebird. I've never met an Ent before. My name is Peregrine Took, but my friends call me Pippin, or Pip. I'm a hobbit. You've never heard of hobbits before? I suppose we are always getting left of the old lists and stories. How about you add a line for us? Something like, half-grown hobbits, the hobbit dwellers. Nice one, Pip. It's pleasant to meet you, Treebird. My name is Meriadoc Brandybug, but most call me Mary. We have become separated from our friends, and it seems that Saruman's orcs would very much like to find us again and bring us to their master.
He has a peculiar way about him, but he seemed friendly enough to us. He offered to take us to his home, or one of them. He has a few.
Antwood, that's another place I've seen before. I can click on it. This is the Antwood, a new map, I guess. Are you certain this is the right place, Treebird? I don't see a house anywhere. Look at the size of the tree, Mary. Is it far, Treebird? Now what, Treebird? Behind the waterfall. Oh. Oh, that is
It was a rather lovely place, actually. Quite homey, in its own way. He offered us a drink that would keep us... what did he say?
No hobbit-sized chairs.
Green and growing for a long, long time. That was it.
What?
The drink tasted like water, but it was even better and more refreshing. A healthy sensation coursed from the hair on my toes to the hair on my head.
That was delicious, Treebird. I feel refreshed and invigorated. As if I had bountiful reserves of energy and I could use them for anything at all. But we were going to tell you how we became to be in your forest. Why don't we? Hope I have energy enough for tale telling.
Our conversation eventually turned to Saruman and Isengard. Treebird decided something had to be done.
I guess this is the meeting of the Ents, but like in the movie. I do not know what to expect, Treebird. Are all of the Ents like you? There's so many of them. Do you think they will agree with you about Saruman, Treebird? Only one way to find out, Mary.
Now,
He has to
Ents
ask
take a
them.
long time to discuss things. A long time. A very long time.
Greetings to you, friend. From long ago, when the forest was young, and we were not full grown. Many seasons have turned since we last spoke together in the light of either sun or moon. It is many and strides from my home. Why have you called me to this place? You greet Bulwark and reminisce about conversations shared and absent friends. Eventually, you speak of Saruman. I've been made aware of the wizard's crimes. You worked great evil in the reaches of the forest near my home. I agree that something must be done. What will the others say of this? You thank Bulwark for his supportive words and wish him well in the debate to come. You greet Beachbone, a handsome Ent. His path has crossed with yours several times recently, and the memory of those pleasant conversations is still somewhat fresh. After a polite amount of time, your words turn to the matter of ceremony. You speak of our neighbor as if he is an enemy, and indeed, does not seem to be the friend he was once. Fumes rise from his home, and the smell gives my nose offense. But that is not a crime. Orcs, too, could come from any number of holes. What evidence marks Saruman as their master? Beachbone politely declines to discuss the matter with you further, but he agrees to listen to the debate and may in time come around to your point of view.
It seemed to us they might discuss things forever.
You exchange pleasantries with Quackby, one of the younger Ents. His home is not far from Durndingle, and sometimes you have seen him walking in the sunlight among the trees. Before much time has passed, the conversation turns to Saruman. Quakebean seems to have some idea of the wizard's crimes already. Saruman has witch for which to answer. He is a tree killer, and we have been quiet neighbors for too long already. You find me over hasty, I know, but in this there seems to be little need for discussion. Fangorn, I have quite made up my mind. You tell Kekbeen of the two young hobbits you met, and ask if he will watch them while you speak to the rest of the Ents at the moot. He readily agrees.
This story is taking longer than I thought it would. Are you hungry? I have become a little peckish.
There you are. You Ents certainly do take a long time to make up your minds, Treebird. I feel certain we could have decided this matter 6 or 7 times over if you were still in the Shire. Merry and Pippin listen as you explain that Quake will watch over them. You feel certain they will like the young Ent, for he is quite hasty in many respects. Well, if you say so, Treebird, I think you might consider the slow drip of honey in the comb quite hasty in comparison to yourself. So Pip and I will be the judge of that, if you don't mind. Well, that was the instance, the session play. Here we go, we are back at Isengard.
That is enough for now, I think. Quite a tale, was it not?
So here we go, we completed that one. Well, let's go first to Gandalf, I think. Is this deep water or is it just a bit? I will get on my horse or my clothes will get wet and soaky, so. But look, that orcs in here. Well, most of the orcs were at Helm's Deep, I guess. It's the base of Orphank. Don't know where Gandalf is. There's Treebird. There's Gandalf.
Aragorn is right to advise caution.
Saruman has suffered a defeat. It's true, but we must not be overconfident, or it will be no lasting defeat. He is cunning and full of tricks, and even a cornered beast can do great harm indeed. Indeed, that is when it is most dangerous. Aragorn said just the same, Gandalf. And the wizard smiles briefly. Good, it seems he has learned something from me after all. There's no time for idle talk. There is a wizard to manage now. Speak to Treebird on Miss Fang on our next step. The work of the Ents here is done, but Gandalf's work is only the beginning. Yours too, perhaps. I do not understand his desire for Barurarum adventure. Do you not enjoy standing in a green field with the sunlight on your face? Do you not enjoy drinking deeply of cold mountain waters? Room. It's no matter the water. will cleanse this place, but some orcs may still linger. Search the surface and see what you find. Gandalf tells me a friend of yours was imprisoned here. I hope you find some sign of him. We Ents allowed a number of Dunlandings to leave in peace, but saw no other friendly folk. Let's explore around Orphank. It's totally destroyed here by the Ents.
Do you think Saruman understands what he has taken from this world?
Caligula looks round at the still waters. I heard Gandalf say that Ents are slow to be roast, but when they are here, there is little that can stand before them. I see it's true, but my heart goes out to this one. We will not return from this ring of stone. This must have been the site of a great battle, for many corpses float in the water here. Almost every bone in this orc body seems to be broken. What could have done this?
My time is through. Curse the trees.
You filth! Come to finish the job? My time is through. Curse the trees! Orc coughs again, and the deadly rattle passes his lips. He will not last long, despite the pain he feels. The orc musters enough strength to laugh coarsely. You think only my kind perish when the food came. There were prisoners in the pits, and now they are drowned. Rats, their lives are on your conscience, wretched man. The orc laughs weakly and breathes his last. Well, let's go to Gandalf to tell him what the orc just said about the prisoners and the pits. I've been imprisoned in the pits too, so you might be right. But well, we learned something at Grimslate. Never trust an orc. So let's hear Gandalf's.
I do not doubt that the orc believed these words, but I do not.
Gandalf listened to your conclusion, especially the last words of dying. Yeah.
An orc gains nothing by being truthful to us.
But may derive satisfaction while bringing us sorrow. I believe Lothrandis survives, but if he is not brought into the light soon, it may become too late to save him. North of the tower you will find an entrance to the depths below, Isengard. Search the watery deeps for some news of Saruman's captive. He may yet live if you hurry.
I hope you have enough time to listen.
Another the last march of the Ents. Well, let's do this, and then we will end up the video. So let's hear Treebird telling us about the march of the Ents.
We marched to war, to Isengard.
That was a rousing march, Treebird. We have come to the ring of Isengard, sooner than I thought we would, and our business for the wizard waits before us. Quick beam peers at the hobbits clinging to your upper branches. Hold on, little ones. Keep a good grip and do not fall. This way, you will smash the wizard's walls. Saruman does not know we approach. You will learn it soon. Saruman harder than the Saruman's supply of orcs rose low. Yes! Yes! This way, Fangorn. Bring it down. There goes the wall of Isengard. Size and grasp. Leave the stone. This way, Fangorn. Look, the gate can't stand against the might of the Ents. I will gather for the rest of our people, Fangorn. While you press forward through the main gate into Isengard, I will meet up with you beyond the gate.
Boom, boom. The gate of Isengard could not hold us back. We were positively hasty. Saruman had weapons of his own. Saruman fought with smoke and fire. We paid him back with water. Not long after, one of his servants returned.
What? What has happened here? You have worked some mischief. The little man's eyes dart left and right, taking in as much of the devastation as he can. What? What has happened to Saruman? I brought messages for him from the king, but it seems they are no longer necessary. He turns to go, but you stop him. It's plain he served the wizard and the company deserve each other's company. But I can't swim. Oh, it's cold.
I set a watch upon the tower. Saruman will work no further harm.
There we go. This is how Isengard got destroyed. There we go.
That is the tale, little one.
Well, I have to go to the Isengard depths. But well, yeah, we had a lot of loading screens. But that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed. A rating is much appreciated. Other than that, you could just subscribe, and we will see you next time when we go to the depths of Isengard.